Hello, welcome back to It's What I Do. We're supposed to be going on the ride down to Hastings today. Unfortunately, got up, it was a bit grotty weather at sort of 8:30 this morning, and the missus has also hurt a rib somehow. So it wasn't a good time to actually be on a bike. So instead, what we've done, we've left it until the afternoon, and then we've come down to Coalhouse Fort in Tilbury. So we're going to have a little walk around there, and I'm going to have a little play with my new camera. I'm not going to do a review on this camera because it's been out for like 3 years, but it's the Canon EOS 90D. So I'm going to have a little play with that and see what footage I can get from that. So I'm going to have a little walk around, and then I'll be back to you in a minute. Well, it's a couple of weeks later. Didn't work out too well having the dog over there. She decided to roll in a load of mess, so we had to cut that one short. But we're a couple of weeks later, and I'm now at Bellis Woods Country Park. And I've had a little play with the camera. I'm not sure how good the footage is, and what I'll do is I'll go through it and I'll put up what I've got. You don't realise how difficult it is to hold a camera dead steady when you're taking videos. So the footage is all over the place. But yeah, it was interesting. I'm actually on my own today, so that made it a little bit easier. No noise, no distractions, and just tried to get the shots. Managed to get myself lost in the woods, which was a bit ridiculous, but there you go. It's been a long time since I've been over here, and some of the paths have changed, so I didn't recognise where I was going and ended up getting myself lost. Managed to find where I wanted to go. I wanted to get to the lakes, managed to find that eventually, and got some footage of some geese and babies, goslings, swan, moorhen, and squirrels. Got quite a bit of footage of squirrels. Didn't capture anything particularly unusual, but it was good practice with the camera, so I'll show you that now. Well, hopefully there was some decent footage there for you to view. I was using one of my old lenses, Sigma 70-300. I really desperately want to get a new lens. I want to get the Sigma 150-600 contemporary lens, but it's cheapest I've seen is £845. That's a lot of money. I'm going to have to save up for that, unless somebody wants to make a nice donation to me. Only kidding. Well, there's some interesting footage there. As I said, trying to hold a camera that's got no stabilisation whatsoever, because on that old lens there's no lens stabilisation, and there's no stabilisation built into the camera. Really isn't easy holding it still. I think what I'll do next time, if I try it again at some point, I'll have to use a monopod or a tripod and see what sort of footage I get from that. But holding it handheld, especially when you're zoomed in, really isn't easy. One little word on some of the other things. Shutterstock. I took some photos a while ago and I thought they was pretty good. I'll put some on the end of this and so you can see. But yeah, I thought they was pretty good. Put them on Shutterstock to see whether I could actually sell some, so you know, why not. And they got rejected. Every single photo was rejected for the same reason, saying it was out of focus and whatnot. Now, if anyone from Shutterstock should actually look at this, let's just sort of rewind a little bit. They're my photos, and I put them on there for you to display and see if anybody wanted to buy them. If they didn't, then you know, no skin off your nose. I didn't put them on there for you to criticise. I don't work for you. I do things for me. So I don't work, I'm not employed by Shutterstock, so from my way of thinking, you have no right to reject anything. All you need to do is make them available for people to sell, and if they sell, wonderful, you get a percentage and so do I. If they don't, then you know, c'est la vie. But it's not for you to judge my photos, or criticise my photos or anything else. So consequently I deleted my account and I won't bother with them again, and I would recommend everyone to not bother with them. They seem to forget exactly what they're there for, and it's certainly not to pass judgment on any photo I decide that I want to make available for people to buy. So yeah, that's my views on Shutterstock. And looking at some of the other sites that you can sell photos, they're all pretty much the same, so I won't be bothering with them. People want my images at some point, then what I might do is set up my own website and let people buy them from there. But I certainly don't work for Shutterstock, and you certainly have no right whatsoever to reject or criticise or anything my photos. Photography is an artistic form, and it's up to the individual whether they think it's artistic or not, or whether they like it or not. Not for you to make a decision. So there you go. Right, I'm going to finish it off there, and what I'll do is I'll just finish it out with a few other photos, of random photos that I've taken with the camera. As I say, the 75-300 Sigma lens that I've got hasn't got any stabilisation on it whatsoever, and it makes it really difficult to get video footage. The kit lens that I bought with the camera does have some stabilisation on it, but it's a very short lens, so you can't really use it for doing wildlife and things like that. So I really do need to get hold of the other lens. Right, I'll shut up waffling, and until next time, I'll catch you later. Hope you enjoy these little bits. Bye for now.